Hey everyone! So this is probably going to be a really quick video. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Teresa. I make a lot of childcare related videos on YouTube, along with acting videos and anything else I really feel like making. So if any of that interests you, be sure to hit subscribe down below and hit the like button and hit the bell so you know whenever I post a new video, which is every weekend. So, today I'm talking about something that I thought about recently, mainly because the 2-year-old that I watch recently has gotten hand, foot, and mouth. And so I thought, here's a question that I don't think gets asked very much. Should nannies put into their contract a sick policy? And for me, the answer is absolutely yes. Kids are germ magnets. They do not have immunity. And if you're me, you just assume all the time that you're sick. And so absolutely put it in for you and the kids, and then I would also do some research into what is contagious between the 2, because sometimes kids do get sick, for example, hand, foot, and mouth, and that's not really contagious to an adult, but for younger kids, yeah, it's highly, highly contagious. So I would also do some research there in figuring out what's contagious between both children and adults. I also want to point out that online there is a "Keep Me Home If" poster, and this is mostly for if you're in a daycare really, especially at home daycares, I feel like have this. And so this is really for the kids, and this is what I use a lot, or used because I don't watch children anymore, for kids. Let me see if I can get a clearer image here. So it's an image like this, and I highly suggest putting this in your contract as well. It says, "If I have a fever," and then it has a little description. So for this, it says, "If I have a fever, temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit," or F. I wonder if this is like the American version, but anyways, temperature of 100 or more, taken under the arm, and sore throat, rash, vomiting, diarrhea, earache, or just not feeling good. The next one over is I have a rash. Something just fell off my wall, so I apologize. Well, not my wall, my end table had a little sticky thing over there and it fell. Anyways, if I have a rash or knits. I'm guessing this is not an American version I'm reading off of, but, um oh, rash, lice, or knits. Body rash, especially with a fever or itching, lice, or knits. Then over from that, we have eye irritation, sore throat, I'm just not feeling good, I'm vomiting, I have diarrhea, and honestly, you can just read what it is. And if you just go on Google and type in "Keep Me Home If" poster, a bunch of these will show up. They all basically say the same thing. Um, and so I think this is really good because, like I said, when you're working with children, I guess in a sense, like your immune system is kind of vulnerable. And so you definitely want to keep yourself safe and the kids safe. They obviously need to keep their kids safe. I definitely have had some crazy people think that it's okay for a babysitter or nanny to still work when the kids are just straight up not feeling good. Usually they, I don't know, are like coughing and stuff like that, which that's not a big deal. Colds aren't a huge deal. However, we're in a different time. So, yes, especially if you're working with, well, not working, but if you live with somebody who is considered to be high risk, then yeah, a sick policy is very much needed. And I highly suggest you put one in just because there are some crazy parents out there that will use you when your kid is sick, and that's probably the last thing you want. There are just some parents that are so, I don't know, weird's not even the correct term. There are just some parents out there that are just like that. And it's obviously not fair for you, it's not fair for the kids. And for you as the nanny, I heard this quote and I think it's really great, and I wish I could find it, but I save a lot of things on Instagram, but it's you can't take care of other people if you aren't taken care of. So obviously, if you're sick in any capacity, even if it's a cold, and especially if you're me and you're kind of dramatic with your colds, there's no way that you can take care of a kid. Like your body needs to rest and fight off whatever it's going through. So I thought that was a really good quote. So in the short, yes, nannies should put in a sick policy for themselves and the kids. And really for yourself, what you can just do is state like, I will not go into work if I'm vomiting, have a fever, earache, etc. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope that really just helps you determine this and put it into play, because the last thing I want to see you is I don't want to see you being used and abused. And that's the interesting part about being a nanny. I was going to say something else, but not the correct word that I would have used in that sentence. But it's the interesting, weird part of being a nanny, because it's too easy as a nanny to get used. And we're generally, nannies are nice people and they want to be there for the family and stuff like that, but there's times where you need to protect yourself, and I think this is one of them. So, again, hoping that helps. Kind of blabbed on for a while, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know, do you have any rules that you'll you have that you will not, like, go into work because the family is sick or whatever? Let me know. Let me know if you have any of those kind of like sick rules for yourself or the kids. I would be very interested to read those. So, anyways, goodbye, you guys. I will see you all next week.